Hey guys, Legendary Ocelot here, and today I'm doing the part 2 of the 10 subscriber special. Just in case you didn't see part 1, I'll put the link on it on the entire thing if I can. If not, then whatever. But thanks for all the support if you didn't already watch episode 1. But today, we're actually gonna build a dome, which you can actually live underwater in, if you put it underwater. Honestly, you're gonna have to put sponges in there, but you can and also allows you to not even bother with weather, because it'll just fall on the glass. But anyways, all you need is, if you're not building an entrance, all you need are blocks of iron, and that's just for scaffolding, and some glass. And if you're building the entrance with it, you're going to need a little bit of permanent iron, a button, and some iron doors. But first, find where you want the center of it to be. Then place 4 blocks like this, 2 by 2, and then put 12 blocks in each end like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And then you do the same thing for all four sides. So let's get this done really quick. Just follow what I'm doing. Next, after you place them, you put the last part of the scaffolding 12 blocks high from here. Don't count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After you do that, you're done with the scaffolding. Now you just have to fill it in with some glass. Just definitely a lot more time consuming on this part, you already know. But in this pattern, this is about, I think, 26 blocks wide, but actually 24. Yeah, 26 actually, but so you actually have some decent room in here. But in order to fill in the first layer of glass, break the 12 block through that thing. Doesn't matter what end you want. It's symmetrical. And add 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. 6 blocks wide. And then follow the sequence after the 6 block thing. 3 blocks. I think I'll put it as like a caption on the screen so you can read it if you want. So 3 blocks. 2, 1, 1, turn. Sorry if it's laggy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 6, break that. And then you got on the first side. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, turn, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then turn, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Easy. And just do the last corner. Probably get it by now, so that's why I just stopped there. After that, you put up a 4x4 area of glass up here on top of the scaffolding that matches down here. And at this point, you no longer need the scaffolding, so feel free to get rid of it now if you want. Because we just did the dimensions. Just leave that thing of glass on top, and you'll be fine. Don't worry, if you accidentally break a block, you can just add some grass, replace it with grass. Or whatever block you want your floor to be. I recommend grass, so do it giving a naturey theme. Next, you go up from the glass. So here's the sequence for these 4 6-block sections. Make the 6-block section 6 blocks high, so basically add 5 more of the things. 5 more bands on top. So maybe this will be a little easier in console edition due to the fact that they don't meld together, but it's also doable in PC. Don't worry. And you can also combine sheets of gloss through height 2. But anyways, after we reach 6, do 2 high, skip the free part. You may think it's free, but it'll go too high if you do a free part 2. So, and then 1, and then do another height of 1, and then add 2 like this. And then you add 3. At the first time, it may look unpositioned, but it'll position itself. You just add 1 more layer of 3 here. And just do like this. And then that's 1. You just copy that for the rest. If you already forgot, then you can just refer to this part. Back to that part. And do it to the rest of your ends. I'm just gonna talk for a little bit while I build this. So, anyways, thanks for all the support and getting me 10 subs. This is the first thing. I greatly appreciate all of the support. And plus, part 1 was actually pretty cool, so make sure you watch that after you're done with this, because if you didn't already, because it's actually a pretty good video. Not to be boasting, but it's actually a pretty good video. Add 2. And plus, put suggestions to what you would like on my channel, Minecraft related at least, in the description. Or at least Minecraft cards or computers, any one of those, but it's greatly appreciated to help me out. So this the last one. So it's almost done here. And you have a few gaps. It's okay. You can just fill them up if you want. This is gonna be like a temporary situation. If you get in this situation like I do, just fill it up like that, like 2 around that, and then you can just fill like this beyond that. Once you're done there, you're done with the easy part, because the hard part's coming. No worry, if you're in this situation, you can just make it even. But after you modify it to the way that you like, it's time for part 2 of this tutorial. And if it's slightly uneven, that's okay. Most people won't mind it being uneven, but if you really do mind, you can modify it the way you want. But here's part 2 of it, and this is the part when I say it takes a lot of time. Fill this up. I'll explain it. Well, so just first put this up 6 high, and then I'll explain how you do it after all of these walls are 6 high. I might skip to the end since this is the boring part, if I'm able to. Go up the 3 high. But if not, I'm just gonna talk more. So, laggy, but but you might have noticed lately that I've been kind of delayed on my videos. I'm sorry, and I will try not to do that again. If I do, then I'm sorry. Last layer. Yeah, anyways, thanks for the support. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, once you're done with this part, next you will do this. It specifically has what you see here. Do this like this. You overlap it here. You kind of like do the same as this, except you overlap it by one and you turn and when needed kind of situation. You'll be able to see when I progress further. Like this. And then you do the other one. Yeah, train's coming. It'll be a great time for a soundproofed room. Train's coming. And if you go in this situation, either put one here or in here, doesn't matter. It just depends on your tastes, how you like it. Once you get this part, once you're done with one corner, you do a middle, that, just to make it, give it a little more space, and once you're done, it should look something similar-ish to this. Again, every dome is gonna be somewhat different, depending on how good you're at it, but if anything looks weird, you can just make it and put your liking. But like that, like you can modify it a little bit like that and make till you like it. But anyways, basically just copy that technique for the other three sides. And I will skip this too if I'm able to, but otherwise I'm just gonna not worry about it and just talk for it. But suggest what video you would want me to make next. Really does help. But also, if any of you, Car Mechanic, it's actually 2018 specifically. It's actually a really good game. You should try it. Especially if you're into cars. So make sure you give that game a try if you can. It's a good game. Done with the second half. Now let's go to the third half. Yeah, this is what I mean time consuming. It's pretty time consuming. Nope, you can do this any way you want. You just have to do it like this. You don't have to do like that, exactly like this. Just make it so, do a similar technique to what I'm doing, and you'll be good. Put a little loss in there. Fill this up. Okay, almost done. Just one more side to do. Just the other side. almost done. Just slightly more. Okay, we're done. And now this is a perfect time to do some more modifications to the top and whatever if you want to. Like for example, if this is uneven by slightly, you can move it to the top wherever you want. And you can basically move anything wherever you want as long as you're keeping it in a dome shape. Like for example, you can remove this excess gloss and shift it down lower. And there's a few other things that you can do, but to make it look a little better, but you do whatever you want as long as you keep it to a dome shape. Now, once you're done, and you're good with your modifications, now you make an entrance. First, you pick the side that you want to do the entrance on. I'll pick this side. And then you break 4 blocks like this. Then you replace these 2 blocks with iron. And you put the iron doors back. And buttons. Like, if you can't place buttons, then you do this. Like, console edition, you can place buttons. If you're on console edition, you can place them back. But if you're on PC or Bedrock or whatever, you can't. So, if you can't, you just make a band like this. This is part of console edition too, so to build the band, so it makes it look better. And you can't just have band look like that. Looks ugly. So you have to make it wider like this. 3 blocks of gloss like this, following the iron. And then you make another band of iron. Place the entire floor with blocks of iron. Make sure you know that you have enough iron before you do this, because it's an expensive investment. Because if you do this in survival, and then replace these 2, you put 2 buttons. If it's Java, you can just place them on the floor. If it's Java, you're gonna do a little bit of modification, but once you're on this side, feel free to replace these 2 blocks of iron if it's in Java. It won't affect the look too much. Now you're in your base. Now's the time to sponge stuff up if you built this underwater. If it's underwater, then you're gonna have to put the buttons last. But now it's the time to sponge it up if you're underwater, but if you built this on land, you don't have to worry about it. Now, I'll show you a few things you can do to make this look better. First thing you can do to make it look better is to put a tree in the middle. This will actually be a lot easier if you keep the middle part of that scaffolding, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's at least somewhat in the middle. Tree got lucky enough to put it exactly in the middle. You just grow a dark oak tree or whatever tree you want that you know will fit in here. And then you can just put down a few bone meal, certain spots. And then afterwards, you can also make a picnic table in here, which you could use the tutorial from a little earlier on in my channel as a tutorial base. And there's also a few other things you can do. For example, try to think of something. You can put in a few animals if you want. Or you can actually turn the tree into a base. Either as a tree house, or even better, inside the tree itself. Here's how you do that. You just get some wood and some leaves, and basically modify the tree so it's thicker. The tree might not look as good It'll still look okay. Not as good though because it's thicker. First, you proportion it so you basically proportion it like this. So it's 4x4 instead of the 2x2. And you basically make the leaves a little thicker, so basically so it actually looks okay on it. So it actually looks decent on it. Oh, don't break it. And after you make the tree 4 blocks thick, feel free to modify it to make it look a little better, so it doesn't look as bad. Like sort of like put on a few extra leaves and spots that you think would make it look better. At least make it look like an old Minecraft tree at least. And then after you put in the extra leaves, you can also put in a few extra pieces of wood. Preferably on the spots that they originally were, but you can also put them in some new spots as well. After we put those in, now is the time to turn it into a house. So you'll need some oak wood doors and oak wood planks. Where's the door? Here we go. And a few other things, like for example, chest, crafting table, and furnace, for example. And you'll also need a bed and some ladders. First, find the front of your base in this or dome or whatever. Clear out some grass in front of it if you want to, and then they'll break into it. Oh, you're also gonna need torches, but you break into it 1, 2, 3. Don't break the back because that'll just reveal the back of it. But replace this 4 oak wood planks. Next, you put the oak doors from behind, and then afterwards, you light the entire thing up. And then you break the oak wood until you see that the dark oak wood. If you accidentally break it, the wall parts, don't worry, you can always replace it. And you can either fit 2 stories or 3 stories. If it's a little taller, you can fit 3 stories, but if it's a little shorter, you can only fit 2. But you just put in oak wood like this. And here, you will put crafting table, a chest. Can you open the chest? No. Put crafting table in a furnace. Oh, you just do it. Actually, do it like that. But crafting table, furnace, ladders up, and a bed, and also 2 chests. If you do this, you'll wake up on the top, but whatever. And if you have room for a 3rd story, you can also use it like a tall enough tree to fit 3 stories. You can also do a 3rd floor and put some chests in there for more storage, and then you can also put in a furnace there for more cooking. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.